First up, we have Aries with Eros. So we're going to read about this energy that is surrounding you. Desire, eroticism, sensuality. So the energy surrounding you today is Eros, and it can be depicted as unbridled sexuality and eroticism. A more contemplative understanding of this archetype energy leads us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Eros reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another human being, nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive we are separate from. Eros allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces an otherness. Momentarily unite. Our heart embraces otherness. And in doing so, we further understand our own. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth with a curious and honest heart. And remember, though the way is circuitous, you are always being led towards the center. Wow. I was getting a lot of downloads as I was reading this. I'm thinking there's someone who has been stifled sexually, either from their youth or from in their older age, but most likely in their youth. I'm getting that they weren't allowed to be feminine. They weren't allowed to be sexual. They weren't allowed to be, and when I say feminine, I'm not excluding men in that. I'm saying they weren't allowed to be. There was a part of themselves that was stifled, and this is what this Eros energy is conveying to me, that the energy surrounding you is that healing, that rebirth, that root of desire itself, which you may be rejecting. I'm getting the sense that you're rejecting this energy because it's something that was snuffed out in you at a young age. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some. Okay. What other messages? Can you please clarify the Eros energy for us? Is there a particular person that they should be aware of? Yeah. We're getting Aquarius energy, big Aquarius energy around you, Aries. We're also getting Leo energy. But this energy is very big. Like I said, this energy is very big. You're not going to question who this message is for. You're going to know exactly who I'm talking about. It's either Aquarius energy, someone who is Aquarius moon, sun, rising, or Leo energy, sun, moon, rising. Again, this is not going to be a mystery to you because this is a big influence. Whoever this person is a big influence in your life. Let's see what other messages. This is who you should be aware of in concerning this Eros energy. Okay. What advice do you have surrounding the healing of the sexuality, sensuality of this Aries? What messages do you have for Aries? Thank you. Okay. We have practicality. We have flirtation. We have ostentation. So with these cards together, there's some real show-off energy with the flirtation, the ostentation, and then we have practicality. So again, there's this push and pull because here you want to be free. You want to go ahead and explore this energy of the Eros. You want to go ahead and explore your sensuality. You're having feelings that you haven't had before. You're starting to even probably process some of the trauma, some of the pushback and the snuffed outedness. I don't have another word. That was done to you in your childhood. But then There's someone saying, be practical. There's something saying, be practical. But also, a spirit just said, yes, explore that. Be fun, be flirtatious, be sensual. Dive into that. Dive into that. However, this practicality is twofold. It's the push and pull of you fighting yourself, but also they're warning you against running into fast because it's new territory for you. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, make mistakes, because you're just running into it full force, head first, So this is where the practicality is. Like, you can fight against the practicality that you were taught. There we go. Those are the words. The practicality that you were taught. But have a sense of self. Set some boundaries for yourself. Don't live by others' rules, but set some boundaries for yourself, because it's going to come in like a flood. All of this energy is going to come in like a flood for you. And you want to be really careful, because it is sensual, sexual energy. And that is very powerful energy, especially in the spiritual realm and on the earth plane as well. That's very powerful energy. So you want to be very careful who you share that energy with, how you share that energy, how you display that energy. You're still learning, because like I said, that you are someone who this energy was snuffed out. This energy was compressed, smalled in you for whatever reason by someone else. So let me pull a numerology card, see what advice Spirit has. What advice do you have? Any other advice that you would like to give Aries regarding, yes, thank you, spiritual career? Can you please clarify spiritual career? Thank you. I just heard life's work. This is going to be your life's work of healing. When spiritual career, as I asked for clarification for spiritual career, it's also going to be an adventure. Have fun with it. 5 and 5 is 10. That's completion. Although this is your life's work, once you get to this point of actually exploring this, having this be an adventure for you, that's going to complete a specific cycle within you that has been going. Eros talked about a cycle. Remember? Let's go back to that. Eros talked about a cycle, and then you getting, even though it feels like you're going in circle, you're going to get closer and closer to the center, the root, the core. Let me just read that part for you, because I remember talking about that. And that's what this adventure is also talking about. It's a journey. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to flood in. It's probably flooding in already. It's going to come in like a wrecking ball. However, it's not going to happen overnight where everything is healed, everything is done. It's going to be a journey. Let me find this piece. Where is it? And remember, though the way is circuitous, I'm saying that wrong, but that's okay. You are always being led towards its center. Didn't I just say that? And that's what, it's just another confirmation. It's a journey. Okay, Aries. As you go along your journey, as you go along your way, as you find your healing and find yourself, I wish you well. I really do. This is the end of this reading. If you have questions, you can feel free to send me a direct message. If you would like a personalized reading for yourself, you can send me a direct message.